Вот приехали к шерифу. Сейчас пойдем забирать Анжелину. Попробуем. Поговорим с шерифом. Сможет ли он нам помочь? Или он откажется помогать в спасении человека?
Yes, that's it. Correct.
So go ahead and take a contract for in front of you, and the request will send out an officer to the day.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we have two people here.
Вот приехали. Вот такой офис шерифа.
It involves their child, her daughter. They're both Russian immigrants. We believe the child is being held against her will in West Sacramento, which is this jurisdiction. I called the Federal Bureau of Investigation to report this as a crime because the child is being held against her will, against a court order, and we're asking for assistance to bring their daughter home. The FBI said we have to work with the local sheriff because you have jurisdiction, because this is where she is, in West Sacramento. And we want to ask if the Sheriff Lopez, is that his name? Is he the newly elected sheriff of this county?
Yes.
Okay. So Sheriff Lopez has jurisdiction in both the laws of the land and corporate law, which is commercial codes and statutes. This is a crime under the laws of the land because their rights have been violated, and so we need to talk to the sheriff to show evidence of the crimes on this child while in custody of the father. And the court order that we have actually awarded 100% custody to Christina, the mother, and the father has violated the court order, and we need an escort to bring the child home. Now, if this would be our main first request. We can show you the court order that shows 100% custody, which even Christina says that it may not even be lawful because it doesn't appear to have been properly executed. But that's all we have. There's nothing outside of this court order that allows the father to have custody. The father has held custody since December. What date was Christina taken? I mean, Angelina. What date was Angelina taken? When was she abducted and kidnapped? December. Do you remember what day? December 13th is the last time that that's the last time you physically saw your daughter, is in December 13th. That's the last time she saw her daughter. Oh, this was years ago, yes, it's years ago. The CPS, she showed evidence to the Child Protective Services of the violations of the daughter, which the mom has video, the photograph.
So what did the law enforcement do? What did the local law enforcement do? Did they violate him on that? So where was this court order? Where is this from? Yolo County?
No, it was Sacramento. And again, I don't think this is even a lawful order, but you can review it. This was in 2016. As far as we know, there isn't anything that supersedes this order that gives Christina 100% physical custody. there's 3 addresses where her daughter may be. She knows she's in danger, and at least we want to have a well check to make sure she is alive and safe, because she hasn't even seen her, and she has strong suspicions that she may not even, that her health is in real serious danger.
So have you asked the local law enforcement to do the welfare check?
Have you asked anyone else to do a welfare check? Well, this is the jurisdiction. She's in West Sacramento.
Yeah, but West Sacramento is normally West Sacramento Police Department, unless they're like way on the
Well,
outskirts.
yeah, this is under the jurisdiction of the county sheriff, because she's not a government citizen.
It doesn't matter. It matters whether the child, like wherever the child is living, where you want the welfare check done. So if that child is living in West Sacramento, it's West Sacramento Police Department that's going to do that welfare check,
Okay.
not us.
Okay. Well, that can be an option, but
Yeah.
our goal is to reunite the daughter that she hasn't seen for 10 months with her in violation.
So basically, because it's in their jurisdiction, they're going to be the one that's going to be, reviewing these documents, whether he's violating it or not, doing the welfare check. If it was in our jurisdiction, then we could definitely do that.
West Sacramento is
So
in.
we do like all the outskirts of Yolo County. So Dunnigan,
Unincorporated areas, you mean?
Dunnigan, Esparto, Winters, like West Sac, Davis, Woodland, they each have their own police department, and they do that jurisdiction.
Okay.
So we're the outskirts of Yolo County.
Okay, so are you saying that we need to visit the police department?
Yes.
The chief of police there has been appointed by the council. He doesn't recognize the jurisdiction of the laws of the land, or the supreme jurisdiction of divine law. There are 2 jurisdictions. I know a lot of people don't understand the 2 different jurisdictions. The jurisdiction that this county sheriff has, he's wearing 2 hats. He may not even know that, and that's why we want to find out, does this sheriff understand that he has authority under the laws of the land, and also authority in the jurisdiction of the codes and statutes, corporate law, commercial law. These 2.
Excuse me, the 3 of you gotta put on masks or you have to step outside, okay? Put them on.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, just put it on me.
Okay? You gotta put it over your nose, you gotta wear the mask.
Слушайте, да, заставляют.
We're using CDC guidelines, and CDC guidelines says if you're sick, you wear a mask. If you're worried
In the
about
building, it's.
Мы говорим.
Please put the mask on.
Okay, so it's a Yolo County ordinance.
Спасибо.
Yolo County.
За
All
рекомендации.
3, all 3.
Yeah. So
Thank you for the recommendation.
Okay, can she put it on as well?
yeah, it's just to show that we're not being obstruction to them.
I don't trust this mask. You can cover your mouth like
Нет,
that.
You gotta
давай
wear a
сделаем,
mask, she has to
помоги.
step outside.
Yeah, we'll take care of it.
Thank you. You as well, ma'am.
Yeah, at least put it over your mouth so you could.
Ma'am, put it on or step outside.
I need
Тихо, а ты им сейчас
Put it on
юрисдикцию
or
даешь.
step outside.
Ты им сейчас...
They're acting as if they have authority, so we have to at least respect.
Не
Over your
разговаривай.
over your mouth and nose.
We have to respect their knowledge.
It's a Yolo, the notice is right there, you can, over your mouth and nose. I'm not gonna say it again, or we can't have this conversation in this building. Over your mouth and nose.
So
Вы слышали? Нет, ты
If I have to say
выполняешь.
anything, we're gonna have to step outside, okay? We can have the
yeah,
conversation.
I understand. I know your position.
Видите, они заставляют сейчас одевать здесь
Okay, so
маски.
as I was explaining,
Hold on, let me just, so, son,
daughter,
daughter with another family member?
a pedophile, and we have proof.
Okay.
But yes, she is with somebody who's claiming to be the father.
Видео,
Right.
видео.
Okay, which in West Sac.
Только видео.
Again about the law.
Okay, Sheriff Lopez, in fact, every duly elected sheriff in this whole country takes the oath of office to support and defend the inherent rights of the people. We know that. The sheriff also has jurisdiction to help this, execute corporate law, which are codes and statutes. That's commercial law. Codes and statutes under the laws of commercial is what our courts operate under.
Right. But when there is a local jurisdiction, which is West Sacramento Department, who has a chief of police.
The chief is appointed
Yeah.
by the council and not duly elected by the people, and that's why the sheriff.
What are you wanting us to do?
We need an escort to go with us to one of the 3 locations where we believe the daughter is being held against her will in violation of court order, to help reunite the daughter that we know were a
But
strong.
it's gonna be the jurisdiction of the chief. So West Sacramento Police Department will assist you in a civil standby. That is what it's called.
Okay, so they will help us.
Yeah, and we can give you if this is a valid court order, you guys go and you.
There
sign
isn't
the case.
anything that superseded this order. Correct. But he's violating it by not even allowing the
Right,
mother
and
to
that
see it.
violation will be through the West Sacramento Police Department.
Okay.
So we'll give you the address and the phone number, and then you can go down there.
Okay, that would be our best next choice. Appreciate it. That they will honor our request to go pick up her daughter.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's a,
If you have a court order that states that,
yeah, it's right here. And she has 100% physical custody and hasn't seen her daughter since the end of December. She tried CPS. They wouldn't help at the district attorney's office. And who else did you go to? CPS, district attorney. Did you go to other agencies to help you?
Координатор.
We'll try. I mean, I'm doing the best I can protecting them since they're not government citizens. She knows she's not a government citizen. She never gave jurisdiction to the corporate laws. She's standing behind the divine laws of the land. And that's why we're here hoping that the sheriff, okay? So we'll go there and try that out.
all right.
Thank you.